And then we will play, and then we'll show some stuff. We will have a good time. Come on. You can do it. Come on. There we go. I'm trying to get the link so that way I can put it out there and we can play and have fun and do all that good stuff. So we will do this. All right, where's the share button? No. No. There we go. Copy. There we go. Now we can do some stuff. Yeah, let me just put this out on Twitter and Facebook, and then we get into the fun stuff. And then we'll have fun. And then we can build some coasters and build some rides and have some fun. Maybe we can make some stupid, silly stuff. That'd be fun, right? That'd be fun. You can also leave comments down below. As soon as I get done doing this, I'll turn on my comment thing so I can see what's going down, and we'll be good. All right, hang on. We're almost ready. Hang on here. What am I trying to do here? My brain's not. It's Friday. My brain's mush. You know how it is. And then we'll do this. See, look at that. Oops. That was if I spell. Spelling is good. All right, hang on. Let me pull up the live stream here. In case anybody's chit-chatting, I have no idea what's going on today. No idea. Okay. All right. Now I got the chat open. We're good. So let's see. What are we gonna build today? What are we gonna build? Let's see what room I got. Let's watch this. Ever since I put it inside the building and stuff, I haven't. There we go. We can watch this for a second. Let's watch my POV, and then we'll build something. I don't know what we're gonna build, but we'll build something. Let's see. Going up the lift hill. Hey, what's up, Isabel? How you doing on this lovely, cold Friday evening? Just playing some Planet Coaster and chilling out. But I was going to go live with this last night, but I was like building stuff. So I built, and then I decided to, what do you call it? Go live tonight. That's what I decided to do. You are more than welcome to ask the streams. I mean, that's the good thing is, while we build and play and whatever, we can chit chat. That's what I like to do. They call me what do they call me? I forgot what the hell everybody calls me. Basically like a motor mouth. I keep going. I don't stop talking. As you can tell from the grocery, I just keep going and going and going, and it gets crazy. But yeah, that's my coaster. I just used the generic name, whatever it was. Werewolf, it's called. Werewolf 1. And then I made one of these side friction coasters. The only one that I know that exists is at Lake Mount in Pennsylvania. That park's gonna reopen this year, but yeah. If you look, this just sits on the track. That's why it's up high on the sides, and you don't really see these coasters anymore. The only one I know is Leap to Dips. And there's a POV on this channel of it. But it reopens after a 2-year closure, which is crazy. Technically, this isn't how these rides are meant to run. You're supposed to have like a little dip in it. I just wanted to make it like go and do things. I didn't really follow the traditional way of doing things. I don't always play by the rules. But yeah, that's that coaster. All right, let's build something else today. Eli says, what is your favorite roller coaster in the whole world in any amusement park? Good question. And I will say this, and I know it's going to sound like fanboy, like home park bias, and it's not. I will say what it is, and then I will explain it. Uh, Actually, it's really a two-way tie between Superman and Wicked Cyclone at Six Flags New England, and I'm going to tell you why. I've loved Superman since it opened. Uh, to me, the layout with the spaghetti bowl, all the different bankings, all the different twists and turns, the way that it transitions, just like it goes, and then you get that airtime hill over where the on-ride photo is on Superman is amazing. I love that the force is on. That's crazy. Popping up, coming in, going into the shields, crazy. And then Wicked Cyclone. And like I said on the Grow Show, with all the stuff that I've been involved with, Force Cyclone before it was Wicked Cyclone, with the 2 ride-a-thons for 6 hours, 2 years in a row, and then with uh, about Wicked Cyclone being built and then gonna get married on it. I have this love for Wicked Cyclone. So to me, those two are like my 2 top favoritist roller coasters. Now I'm not saying the rest of the roller coasters out there suck. I'm just saying those are my 2 favorite. Maybe is it because it's close by and I ride them all the time? Maybe, but I wouldn't exactly go that route yet. You know what I'm saying? Like don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great coasters out there. I mean, other great coasters besides those 2. Go to Kennywood, Phantom's Revenge, Thunderbolt, Jackrabbit, even Exterminator, the indoor spinning coaster. Great theming, great ride. You could say Hershey Park. I love Sky Rush, and I love lightning races. I even love what is it, Laugh Track. I know it's not much, but I like it. I think it's great. I mean, you go to Knoebels, Phoenix, Twister, uh, Flying Turns. There's so many great coasters out. You can go on. King's Dominion's got them. Even Cedar Point has some good ones. The list goes on and on and on. It's great. I'm gonna build a dive coaster because I always talk a lot of trash when it comes to dive coasters. I'm always talking trash about dive coasters online. Now, the reason for that is it's always a one-trick pony. So what I want to do, I don't want to, let's go like this. Now let me ask you, Eli, out of all the coasters that you've been on, I'm not sure if you've been on a lot or not, but what is your favorite that you've been on up to this point? And what is my favorite haunt? Eli says, what is my favorite haunt in the New England region? And why did this particular haunt better than the rest? I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you my favorites. Like, I have a hard time. I have a little bit of a hard time deciding what are my favorites, and I'll tell you why. There are a lot of there's a lot of what do you call it, haunts that I've been to in the New England region that are really awesome. Now, with that being said, I'm going to tell you the ones that at this point that I've been to, and there's still some I haven't been to. So if a haunt happens to watch this, which I doubt, don't take offense to this. It just might not have been to your haunt yet. But one thing, these are the haunts that I absolutely love. No particular order. I'm not picking one over the other, but I would say Fairtown is one. Factory of Terror in Worcester. Fright Kingdom, Demented FX, are really Lake. Don't forget Lake Compounce. Are definitely the cream of the crop in New England right now. I know there's a whole bunch I haven't been to. Now the reasons why I love these, obvious reasons. they give something more than what the hell? Oh, I'm a dumbass. Definitely a dummy. They definitely. All right, Fairtown. I love it when it's regular season, but I really love it when it's the extreme. And you'll see that if you happen to watch the movie April 13th. But it'll always be on YouTube even after that if you can't watch it that night. I hope everybody does, because then you can chat with myself, the owner, the cast while we're doing that. But Demented FX being an indoor haunt, the queue line was awesome. The intro video was awesome. Not only that, that's gonna be bad. I can already tell. Not only that, but like just the way that they integrated animatronics, the way that like they have the effects and the technology in it, mind blowing. What else? What else can I say about it? How big? Yeah, let's make this giant loop. I'm gonna make a giant loop. And Fright Kingdom, just the various different events, awesome. What else did I say? Oh, Factory of Terror in Worcester. Not only does it have a great cast and great supervisors and everybody, but the haunt was awesome. I really wish I could have. I mean, I have the entire haunt on video. I can't post it. They won't allow it. But yeah, it was great. Yeah, I've been. Excuse me. Six Flags, New Jersey. Matter of fact, shout out to Brett down in Jersey, the Ace rep. He is the only rep that has actually shown love to me in the Grove show ever. All the other ones just I know some of the assistants that used to be assistants down there used to trash talk SFNA Online just because of, well, who wants to listen to Six Flags New England all the time? Well, if they paid attention, that's not what we do. But that's neither here nor there. But yes, yeah, Brett's a cool dude. But I've been to a lot of riding in the bulls. I think I missed like 2 of them. I missed one for the year that they had the same year as CoasterCon. I was like, I need a break from Jersey. Jersey's not my favorite park. I know that sounds crazy to a lot of people. A lot of people think I'm nuts because of that. They're like, what do you mean it's not your favorite? It really isn't, because it used to be, see, you youngins really missed the boat. And what I mean by that is, back when, and we're talking up to, I would say up until like 2004, 2005, Great Adventure used to be an actual 2-day park and was awesome. Like all day, every day. Like I used to love going there. I would go there 2-3 times a year just because I loved that park. And then, you know, this is like I would call it like almost the beginning of the end before they went into bankruptcy in and they came out of it in 2010. So they were like getting rid of rides. They had way more rides, like flats, than they currently do now. I know they're building them back up, and I'm hoping that it comes back, like the way it used to be, because that park was awesome. Not everything is going to be awesome forever. We know that. But yeah, and then why would people trash this channel? I'm going to tell you why, and I know it's going to sound silly. My the way I do things, my brand of humor sometimes just isn't loved by all, and that's fine. And I don't even hate the people that don't like the channel. Some people, because I don't want to follow the herd of how do I say this? The there are people that would like me to like get in line and do as they say and act how they want me to act and say certain things and not say certain things. And everybody that knows me, I'm not listening to nobody. You know, like I shouldn't put it that way. When I work with parks, when they say, hey, you know, can you change this up or that? Okay, I might be game to, you know, do some stuff like that. But for the most part, how do I put this lightly? I don't always comply with the in crowd. That's why, you know, that's probably why I lost the Ace election. That's why, you know, I'm a mouthy dude. I'm mouthy and I know it, and I may not be the best role model for people. And you know what? That's okay too. What I try to do when I do the Grow Show or this channel. I mean, it's part of the reason why I'm not putting Fairtown, that whole movie, on this channel, because there's a lot of bad language, a lot of situations that are probably not suitable for kids. And I know there are young children that watch this. I mean, if you want to watch it, you go watch it. I'm not your daddy and your mommy. I'm not going to tell you what to do. Now, if your parents don't want you to watch it, they tell you not to watch it, I can't be mad. That's up to your parents. But I try to keep everything as family friendly as possible. And I try to give out the best positive, emotional, and try to be funny in the right kind of way, in my humor. And I know sometimes that don't play out. That's just, oh, Jesus. Things are falling all over the place. So that's just what I feel. Yeah, I remember, Eli, you saying your home park being Lake Compounce and living by there, which is great because I love Lake Compounce. I wish they had some more rides, but I love Lake Compounce. Jerry Brick is an awesome dude. I love Jerry Brick. That guy, he's a stand-up guy. I don't know if you ever met Jerry, but Jerry's the kind of guy that'll give the shirt off his back to you. He's a really good guy. I have no beef with him. Like I said, I wish they would add more rides, but I understand his vision for Lake Compounce, and I'm hoping that whatever his vision is happens, because the dude puts in work. I ain't gonna lie, dude puts in work. Dude does a lot of great things. I'm a huge Jerry Brick fan. I know that might not be the popular. Well, that's gonna be like a head chopper right there. Holy moly! I don't even know if this thing's gonna work. I have no idea. This is gonna be fun to see if this thing works. I haven't the slightest clue. I mean, I hope it works. Make the station bigger. All right, now what we want to do is smooth this puppy out. Let's see. Your favorite Superman, Millennium Force, Top Thrill Dragster. Now we all know what my thought process is on Superman. We all know that, right? And I'm sure you've heard me give my 2 cents on Millennium Force, but if not, I'll give it to you again. Uh, Here's my thing about Millennium Force. Now, I know the unpopular opinion is to trash it, and everybody think it's the most sacred thing on the planet. I don't feel that way. That's me. I honestly, in my honest opinion about Millennium Forces, I feel it is very, 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 very overrated. Uh, for a ride that's claiming to have force, I've yet to really find it. There's a little blip of airtime uh, over by the flyby by the station. It's got a great first drop. Other than that, it's just fast, and that's not really what I care about in a coaster. The speed thing isn't really something that is going to affect my overall thought of rides. Now, if you want to start talking that and then bring into the fact of speed, well then, let's talk Top Thrill, because Top Thrill is my favorite of those Stratocoasters. And the reason why is I love the restraint. That was actually the original restraint that used to be on Superman. Then I love the pop of airtime. I love the theme with the drag race car. I think it's great. It's a shame that what do you call it? King the Car can't do that, but hey, it is what it is, you know. But yeah, they're great. Great ride. Oh, here we go. Look at the fair level just dropping. Is this thing gonna make it? Oh my God, it's not gonna make it. That really kind of screws me. Okay. Let's test it out. See what happens. I would have thought for sure, it would have did that, but I guess not. I would have made it, but I guess not. Well, the story, once I explain to you, then you'll understand. See, when it first opened, it was Superman Ride of Steel, right? And then all of a sudden, in 2009, I believe that's what it was, it became Bizarro. So they painted it purple. They made it Bizarro. Bizarro, the character, is the evil Superman. They added audio. They added other effects to it. Because it didn't originally come with. Did it? I don't think it had the shields. I don't remember. And I think they added the shields and they added all different, the music and all that. Then they turned it back to Superman. They put the VR on it. They did this, that, the other, da 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 da. So that's just the thing about that. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, that's just. And the reason why they changed the Superman Bazaar was they were trying to get like more people to ride it again, because of the whole people were like kind of freaking out because of the accident it had when somebody died in 2005, and so that's. Is this thing gonna make it? Doesn't look like it. No. Damn. hope that helps you. If not, I can try my best to explain it. It's not really hard. It was just because they were just trying to, change it up, try to see what works, what doesn't work, all that stuff. And that's really what happened with Superman. I know it sounds crazy, but yeah, that's what happened. Drop, mofo. I love that some of these spots on this, it's just creeping. Why is this thing having a hard time? All right, so it's not liking, it's losing speed, and it doesn't like this. So let's, let me see. We all know I could not bring up the question tonight. An MC Raptor coaster being installed in the Six Flags Great Adventure for the year 2000. Yay or nay, and why? I really don't know. I would, like I said, I feel it's either going to be a Raptor or a ground up thing. I mean, it could be a very well a Raptor, and then, what do you call it? They could very well, because the rumor I've been hearing is them wanting to kind of do a throwback to what do you call it? Rolling Thunder. That's what I heard, but I mean that doesn't mean anything. I mean, is it possible that they do that? Yeah. I just don't know. And again, my whole thing, and I'll stand by this statement. I'm not against Raptors coming around and being the next cloned thing that they do. I just really hope that when they decide to do these clone things, that they really what do you call it? They don't clone it exact. Now, RMC is the name of the company. It's called Rocky Mountain Coasters. They actually are the ones that installed El Toro at Great Adventure. They didn't design it, but they're the ones that actually built it from the ground up, from the plants, because that's an Intamin coaster, El Toro. But with that being said, no, RMC is just RMC. Rocky Mountain Coasters. That's the name of the company. I mean, like I said, I'm all for if they're going to build a Raptor. I just don't want them to clone it. I don't want it to be an exact clone of Wonder Woman. I want its own unique layout. I want all that good stuff. I know. And I know that's probably not what's going to happen. Well, it might happen there. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm hoping that they could do something about that, but we'll see. Let's see. Is Rocky Mountain Coasters a fantastic roller coaster that has a history of ultimate roller coaster manufacturing success. Uh, all right, so their first coaster that they designed and built was, the new Texas Giant. Then they moved on to Iron Rattler, and the rest is history with the hybrids. And then they did Outlaw Run at Silver Dollar City. They did the what's its name there at Great America. Then what do you call it? They've done Wicked Cyclone. They've been doing all kinds of great stuff. Wow, this thing's like losing. Come on, get it. You gonna make it? Ugh. All right, I got an idea. So far, they've had lots of success. They're the new company that everybody wants building their rides. Oops, down I want to go. Let's be honest. They're what's hot right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the hot thing right now. Everybody wants an RMC coaster. That's why Cedar Point, Cedar Fair's finally doing it. They are the, it's new, it's innovating, it's different. I mean, they've been able to take beat up, crappy wooden coasters and totally flip the script on it and make it a, you know what I mean? They're a viable company. They've been doing great things. So at the end of the day, yeah, they're doing great things. No, Wicked Cyclone, originally before it was a hybrid, was basically almost a clone of the Coney Island Cyclone in New York. Not quite, but based upon the same idea. Now, with that being said, what do you call it? They, RMC did an amazing job. If you think about it, for being such a compact coaster, they did a phenomenal job with Wicked Cyclone. No, go. I don't think that's gonna matter. Is it? Oh, that's not even close. Oops. All right, let's smooth that puppy out. Let's test it out now. Hopefully that works. But yeah, no, it's not Wildcat 2.0. Totally different kind of layout, obviously. Wildcat still needs some love, and it's going to get that love that it needs. So we're going to get there. I just want to see if this thing happens to make it. Because this thing starts losing some steam. See, it slows down over there. See, it's slowing down right here, but it's still going. It's still going. Probably some bad choices on certain areas. I had to change some track around. Look at that hang time. That's crazy. Let's see, can it make it up here? Can it make it up? It's got to make it up. It's got to make it up. All right. Let's see what the results are. It's not great, but I'll take it. Not great, but I will take it. Haunted Graveyard is separate. They're not the same company. I mean, the great story to all of what do you call it? The Haunted Graveyard. I mean, that's a long story. That's a story like most likely I want to do a interview with Ernie because his story is awesome. I don't know if you know his whole story, like how he started, why he started, what he did, and how he got to where he is today. But in regards to that, you know, it they work very well together, and I know at some point they are going to eventually Ernie's going to retire. I know that much, and then they'll have to. I don't know what will happen to the Haunted Graveyard. Either Lake Compounds is going to buy it and keep doing it, or somebody's going to buy it and then have to work with them. But either way, there'll still be a haunt at Lake Compounds. We'll just have to find out, you know, what's going to happen with it, because I really don't know what's going to happen. I don't see it going away. Not at all. But these are just things that I heard through the grapevine. I mean, I don't have any like official, you know, word. You know, this is just hearsay that I'm hearing. So, but and we all know how that is. How rumors are, and rumors start, and then we find out the rumor was bogus. So I don't know. Just a rumor that I'm hearing. Don't know for sure how true it is, but we'll find out at some point. We're gonna get some little happy trees. And I'm gonna put some cool stuff over here, around here. Just a little tidbit of information that when you build and you have to theme your queue, and then more people will come into your queue. It actually says it. They will pay more money to be in that queue line. I know it sounds stupid, but that's just... Ugh, that was good. Oh yeah, I can put this. I don't know, what other cars and stuff? Oh, I think I got the monsters too. I'm gonna find it. Well, that's good. I'm glad you found the channel some way. I hope more people keep finding these channels. But yeah, with that story, you know, like the dude's good. I know he can't anymore. From what I heard, I don't you know, with all the taxes and stuff, they wouldn't allow him to use it as a charity anymore for some weird reason. I don't know. I don't know the full scope of it. Just weird little things I heard. Yeah, how's my watch this kind? Jesus Christ. There we go. More filters. Content bags. Oh, there we go. And then I can do I have Knight Rider? No, I don't. Yeah, no, I don't have Knight Rider. Let's see, what else we got? Usually, a lot of times, I like to put a lot of weird stuff in the queue lines. It never makes any sense. I just like to put it. Look, I'm going to put a fire truck. Why? Because I can. Is stalling guests the proper way to eliminate queue lines, or can there perhaps be another method to avoid the chaos? Are you talking about in real life or the video game? Real life, there's no way to stall a guest. Well, in actuality, in real life, Disney is going to try something that I've never seen before when it's got to do with Star Wars Land, with Galaxy's Edge. Because it's so popular and it's not going to be fully open when it opens, what they are going to do is a non-cost, like a fast pass that's going to tell you a time to come in. So you can't even get into the land or the rides or whatever. Now, as for a haunted house, the best way to, there's no cure, so to speak, for the Congo line. The only place I've seen do it the best, well, actually, there's two places that I've seen handle this very well. Fairtown is one, and Demented FX. Demented FX has the superior method for sure, but Fairtown has another great method that I like. It all just has to do with how you handle your crowds, and you know, it's really all it is. It's all in how you can handle your crowd. I mean, realistically, that's all it is. It's all about timing and timing your guests. Now, it's tough because not any two groups are going to do it the same. And what I mean by that is you have this problem where some are running, some are walking fast, some are walking slow. And then you have problems. The people either are running and getting quickly behind the other people. You can see in the videos that we put in there that in order to, we had to let people go by. There's just annoying people. We had no choice but to let them go by. There was nothing I could do about that. I had to let them go by and let people do their thing. Unfortunately, and it sucked. Now the problem with there's a problem that they can't keep it going they can't keep it too long. And here's the part of the problem. Because of the laws with people working, certain age groups have to be out of there at a certain time. You can't have what are people complaining and not wanting to work again? Lazy asses. Let's see who else isn't working. Why don't people want to work? Whatever happened to working a hard day? You know? Whatever happened? People not like working? Is there somebody there? Yep, there's people there. Let's make sure everybody over here, there's people there. Look at all these workers, and then nobody wants to work. Okay, cosmic cow. Okay. But yeah, it's tough. So part of it has to do, and that's a legit thing that because of laws, you can't have, if you're under a certain age, you can't work like past certain hours. I know it's stupid, but it's just the law. There's nothing really anybody can do about that. I mean, because let's face it, most of the people that are working there are, they're kids. They're not like adults like myself or a little younger. I mean, in their 20s. There's people that are under 18 that are working there, that can work there. And unfortunately, with the rules, under a certain age, you can't work past a certain hour, period. And there's nothing there's nothing that the parks can do about it. It's the law. They have to follow the law. Some people are stupid. So the question that Eli asks is, why do people decide to treat scare actors poorly, and why do people decide to hit them when they get scared? One, it's a reaction, like, and your arms start flailing. Two, there are people that are true jerks, and they don't know how to act, and they ruin it for everybody else. Let's be honest about that. People are rude, people are stupid, and that's what happens with stupid people. Then you got people that are ruining it for, ruining the experience for other people. Very uncool. But it's what happens. Now, the people that do that, they end up getting arrested and all that other stuff. So it does not pay to act a fool. It just doesn't. Act a fool, and then you'll see what happens. It's a shame, but that's just what happens. Let's put a crane. The land of the cranes. Put a dragon statues. A lot of theming for a weird little ride. I don't want that. Well, I can't help that. People are going to have to either like it or not like it. Can't help them. It looks like people want to ride this ride. That's good. Go ride the ride, people. Go ride the ride. Well, I guess those hills make it its own braking system, and then I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, people do enter haunts drunk, and the reason why I know that is they're having a huge problem with that at Universal during Halloween Horror Nights. It seems to be a big problem. People getting drunk, and that seems to be where the most things happen when people are like messing with scare actors. That seems to be the place. People just don't know how to act right, and that's what happens. Unfortunately, that's alcohol and haunts seem not to work out too well, from what I'm noticing. There's just some people who can't handle it, and then it sucks because then you got people that can have a couple beers and have a good time and not cause any problems, and then you got a whole bunch of other idiots that just can't, and it ruins it for everybody. So, unfortunate, yes, but really not. Wait. Oh, this is what I want. See what happens when I do that. I gotta make a path. Okay. Is there any more? No. All those spots are done there, so that's good. Okay. All right. People can now go eat here at Just Ribbon.